You can easily import data from other programs into the OOM software if you first save those data as comma-separated values. So for example, I have an Excel file opened here in which I have 100 rows of data and 4 columns. Now the rows of these data will be read in as the cases in the OOM software, and the columns will be read in as the orderings. Now, again, we need to first save these data as comma-separated values. Now, to do that, we just select File and then Save As. And you can see I've already been here before. There's the name that I've given the file, and I have chosen the CSV format. And you can see that right here. Now, there are a number of other CSV formats. This is the one I always choose. And a CSV format file is basically a text file, and you can open that with just about any program. So again, I could select Save here, and that would save the data set in that format. But let's go ahead and close this out and see how we can import the data into OOM. So we'll select File and then Import, and there you have it, CSV data file. So we'll select that, and let's browse for the file, and here it is. Now we get a preview over here, and you can see the real numbers as well as the integers. The values wrap around here, or the columns wrap around, I should say. But notice we don't have any labels for the orderings, so we just have the data here. Select Open, and so I need to deselect this. The labels are not included, nor is anything else. And you can see some basic instructions here on how to set up your files or what to save in the file if you want to read that information in. So we'll go ahead and select OK here, and there you have it. Now, OOM defaults to 2 decimal places, but you can see if you double click the number, all of the decimals have been imported. And here you can see the integer values. Now you can see OOM just provides automatic names for the ordering, so ORD1, ORD2, and so forth. We can go ahead and take a look at the defined orderings window. Let's go ahead and maximize this out. And you can see the real values here. Now OOM also defaults to giving every value that it finds a unit of definition. And so let's just go ahead and auto-generate this and take a look at the distribution. Let's say I just want to set this up as 5 units. Select OK there, or update rather than OK. And let's take a look at the distribution. So there you can see it. And we can do the same thing for the second set of real values here. That's already been updated. There you have it. And then you can take a look at the integers. There's the distribution for those values for ORD3 and there for ORD4. Now let's see how we can import a data set in which we have the names for the orderings included as well as their descriptions. So again, let's go File and Import Data or Definitions. We'll get that CSV data file. And you can see it here. I've got a simple data set. Now you see the names for the ordering separated by commas, so Uni 1, Uni 2, Uni 3. Here are the descriptions for those orderings. That wraps around here. And then you can see the columns of data there. So we'll go ahead and select OK. And now we do have the labels included, and we do have the orderings included, the ordering descriptions rather, included as the second row of data. Select OK. And there you have it. So there you see the names for the orderings. Let's go ahead and look at the Define Orderings window, and let's stretch this out, and you can see the descriptions of the orderings have been imported as well. And take a look at the distributions. Unit 2, Unit 3. It's also a good idea just to take a look so that you have everything categorized there, everything's been read in properly, and you can see that for all 3. We see that the uncategorized observations there are 0, and so we've got the data imported rather easily. So one last example, let's say that you have these case labels saved as well, and you want to import those into the program. So let's select File here, Import Data Definitions, comma-separated data file. Let's browse. Here you see I have a data set with the case labels, and then I have the names of the orderings, the descriptions as well, and then you can see the data points here. But also notice the first column of data is comprised of the labels. So let's select Open. And now we need to select this option here, Case Labels Included, and select OK, and there you have it. So there you can see the case labels have been imported into the software. And we see the 50 cases there, 3 orderings, and We can see the descriptions have been imported. We can take a look at the distributions. No uncategorized observations. Everything looks good. So that's all there is to it for importing data into the OM software. Now, if you have text data or alphanumeric characters in your data set that you want to import, you'll have to give additional instructions to OOM to import those types of data. And I'll show you how to do that in subsequent videos.